In today's video, I will show you how to make use of clove for protection and for removing rejection. You want protection, you want to be protected always. You have to watch this video. If you also want to get rid of rejection, to end any form of rejection, watch this video to the end, because at the end of this video, I will tell you more secrets you need to know to help you greatly for this spiritual work. So in case you are new here for the first time, you are so welcome. My name is Pamela. I share spiritual messages and tips on this channel. I don't do spiritual work. I don't sell any spiritual items, so beware of scammers. May God bless you. Consider subscribing, and also so that you get more videos from me, and also like this video, please. All right, so let's go forward. So like I said earlier, this video is for protection. I will tell you how to make use of clove to enable total protection in your life. This involves your faith. You have to apply faith, of course, to make it work. Faith works greatly, always. And you also have to believe in God Almighty, inviting the presence of God in this, telling God that you cannot do it alone. Relying on God in everything with your faith makes it work always. And also your heart should be clean. Do not involve in some illicit things that does not please God, and say that you want to do spiritual work. No. Our God is merciful, yes, but you need to keep your ways upright. Treat people rightly. Make sure you give out, even if it's once in a while. Give out to people, especially after doing spiritual work. Give out. This will enable your prayers or enable your spiritual work to manifest. I will tell you more about this. So just make sure your mind is ready before you start doing this. If you know you are not ready, you can seek from God, telling God, I want to do this. You pray to God Almighty. God must show you something. He must show you a sign if you should go forward or not. And mind you, sometimes your foundation can make you not want to do this. There are so many forces that may hinder you from doing this. So always know the difference between evil voice and good voice. When God is telling you something through dream, know if it's God or from another side. Okay, so that you know when God is telling you the right thing to do. Get clove, the clove stick. Clove powder is also good, but in this particular video, you must use clove stick. You can see it on the screen. Clove is very good spiritually. It breaks curses. It gets rid of rejection. If you are being rejected in your marriage, in your relationship, you went for interview, they reject you. You go to a particular place, they reject you. You are seeking for employment, you want to enter a new school, like they rejected you. At the end of this, by the grace of God, it will end. So there are some forces that contribute to this spiritually. So any kind of forces, be the one that maybe is due to your way of life, it did not merit it. By the grace of God, this will make you merit it, and you will never be rejected anymore. If it's forces from your father's house, from your mother's house, that is foundational. By the grace of God, it will end after this. Just do it rightly, and everything shall be over. So when you get that clove stick, you have to pray to God Almighty, telling God, I am sorry, forgive me if there's any way I've offended you, knowingly or unknowingly, that I want to do this. God, open my ways. I want to be fully protected. If you are doing this for protection, pray for protection. If you are doing this for getting away rejections, okay, you want to remove disappointments, pray also for that. It's how you channel your prayer points that matters, and your faith. Father, I need your power to flow in this. I cannot do it alone. This is useless without your power. I need you to charge this ingredient, to charge this clove, to make it effective, so that it will manifest better. After praying, believing that God is there already, that God is in your space, then you go on and do this. So in a cooking pot or a cooking pan, just rinse that clove stick, okay, in a separate bowl. Transfer it in your cooking pot or a cooking pan. Add some amount of water. So for the clove stick, you can add about 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. So transfer it into about 1 liter of water. Allow it to boil, to boil, to boil. You can reduce the heat so that it can boil slowly. You can still increase it if you want. So in case you want to increase it, you have to boil it longer. If it's on a low heat, you have to boil it for about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. So just boil it. As you open it to shake, you should notice a color change after 20 minutes. That is to show you that it's time to bring it down. When the color of the water has turned dark brown or a light brown, then you have to turn off the cooker. Just turn off the heat. Bring it down to cool. Then you can store it in a separate container. Okay, just transfer it so that you can be using it after this. But before you transfer it in a container, pray with this water, telling God Almighty what you want. Continue praying. Pray without ceasing. Have faith that what you are praying for will work, will manifest. Then when you want to have your bath, you can add it into your bath water little by little. You can decide to use the whole water to cleanse yourself. If you want to use the whole water, all the water to bathe, that means you don't need to dilute it with another water. So when you are bathing, do not use soap, do not use sponge, just only this clove water. Allow to cool, please. Then as you are bathing, pouring it on your body, be praying and visualizing that God is doing it already. Telling God you remove negativity out of your life. You remove any form of illness, problems that you want to be protected. If you have been suffering from attack, different form of attack that you want it to end, be praying. Like I just said, you have to channel your prayer points rightly. Be praying for protection and be praying to get rid of rejection. Be praying to get rid of disappointments, failure, any form of blockage on the way, because that is what Clove does. So pray and believe it in your hearts. Just stay focused. Do not allow yourself to be distracted in any way, so that God will help you and see it through. May God bless you. So go on and try it, okay? You can do it anytime. But anytime you are doing something like this, it's best at night or early morning. Just early morning. But I prefer at night before you go to bed if you are doing it for protection. May God see you through. So when you want to do this, if you're on your period, seeing your flow, please suspend it. After your period, you can start. So do not meet with your partner immediately and start doing this. There are some things you need to do. Cleansing yourself, or you give a gap like some days before you try it, okay? And God will see you through. So whenever you finish your spiritual work, I said earlier, you should always give so that this your spiritual work will manifest. This your spiritual work will work. It will manifest better. And during this waiting time, you are waiting on God to answer you. Do not be faster than God, okay? Just wait. Have patience, because you don't know the day is going to be. Things will just open. Road will open. Good things will start, coming to you. So during this time, stay holy. Do not do things that does not please God. Okay? So, but after doing this, you stay for like 2 more days. You can meet with your partner, your married partner. God bless you. So I'll see you next time.